People are gonna crawl over the boundary that you set. They're gonna crawl over the bar. So you gotta set the bar accordingly. And a lot of times we be letting ourselves down because we'll drop the bar low just to make sure that that person qualifies, when in reality we want more from them. And then when that person refuses to give us the more that we want from them, now we having resentment toward them. No. The resentment should be with the person in the mirror, because you set the bar. That person is gonna crawl over the bar. They're gonna inch over that bar. They're not gonna jump for the ceiling if the bar is on the floor. So we gotta stop putting the bar on the floor. And if you're that scared of losing somebody that you gotta drop the bar all the way to the floor so they can qualify, they don't belong there.
Very, very powerful message. I think a lot of times we set the standards lower based on how attractive, how much we want a woman. Because a lot of times our standards will be high up in the air for that 6 or that 6.3, but when you get that 8.5, we set the bar very low because we don't want her to be disqualified. But the thing is, you need to disqualify someone who doesn't live up to your standards. For so many years, for women that I wasn't that attracted to, man, my patience would wear thin. Like, if you do one thing, you out of here, you gone, you striked out. But for a woman that I'm very attracted to, who's super bad, and I feel like, man, I don't know the next time I'm gonna meet one of these, then my standards will be low. But the thing is, you have to have the same level of standards for every single woman. Men know when you're allowing them to walk all over you. They know that already. They already know. And guess what? When you don't have no respect for yourself, they already lost respect for you. They see that you're lowering the bar for them. You know what I'm saying? They see it. See, when you lower the bar for yourself and the women that you have in your life, and not only the women that you have in your life, the people you have in your life, and you lower the bar, it's showing how you really feel about yourself. You're not staying true to yourself. That's why, like, when you have that type of mindset, you're coming from a place of scarcity. You have a scarcity mindset. You don't think there's more. Our higher power put us on this earth to have abundance. So when you have an abundance mindset, you don't feel like there's a shortage of anything. That's the mindset you got to come from. You got to come from, okay, this woman right here, if she can't live up to what I require, then I'm good. If I got to chase her 24/7 and do everything and pay for expensive dates, and I got to do all these things, and she ain't got to do nothing because she's waiting to marriage, because she ain't doing wifey duties in a relationship or a situation, then I'm good. I'm good. Because what somebody is doing in the courtship and while we're dating is what they're going to do in the relationship, is what they're going to do in the marriage. And like Trill said in the video, people are going to always crawl over that bar that you set. And if you don't put your foot down and stand 10 toes down and either leave the situation or have a conversation, and if she's still not doing it, dip. If you don't do that, she lost all respect for you. And what y'all got to understand is with women, it gets worse. That's the thing most of y'all don't understand. It gets worse. There's no hope for the future. There's no, oh man, she'll get it together one day. And then even if you don't think like that, the other way of thinking is, I can't do better, and this is probably the best I'll get. That's that scarcity mindset. Because your goal should be to become a better you. The goal should be to, how can I look better? How can I be more attractive? How can I be more confident? How can I work on my insecurities? How can I make more money? How can I invest more money? How can I invest more into myself? That's what the mindset gotta be. And when you start working on all those things, you'll realize, like, damn, I'm valuable. You know what I'm saying? And just because a woman look good, I look good too. And I got standards for myself. And I'm just not gonna allow a woman that looks good for her, that just be it. She just gotta look good. She just gotta show up, and I gotta tolerate it. I'm good. I'd rather deal with a 7.5 who does everything I like versus that 9.2 who's very difficult, wants to do things her way. I'm good. I don't want that headache in my life. I don't want to have to be taking a leave every single night. I don't want to be drowning in my misery all because she look good and she the best woman I'll ever get. But a lot of us suffer from that scarcity mindset. Why? Because of the fear of being alone. The fear of not being loved. The fear of not being enough. You got to get past that. It's all about having this abundance. You got to have abundance in your life, because when you have that abundance, it allows you to raise your standards for each and everybody, not just this one person over here because she don't look as good as this 9.3. Because that's what a lot of us do. That's what I did. I'll have all the standards in the world for a woman that I'm not attracted to. But that woman that I'm really, really, really attracted to, oh, my standards it's on the ground. I can't see it. She can mess up with everything. I ain't checking her or nothing. Why? Because I don't want to mess it up. A lot of us are coming from that place. I don't want to mess things up. I don't want to mess things up. And when you come from that mindset, you lost. You lose. Because women can sniff that out. They can smell. They sense blood on that. And what do sharks do when they sense blood? And I know y'all like, man, Josh, that's all you talk about is vetting and having standards. The reason why this is so important, because there's so many countless examples and stories out here of people getting divorces, breaking up. And why is all this going on? Because people don't spend enough time vetting the people in their life. That's all it comes down to. Having standards for yourself and identifying these characteristics in the woman that you're dating, that's all of vetting somebody. And a lot of times we don't take the time to vet people out, which is why in the back end we suffer. We become resentful. We become miserable. We become depressed. We become lonely because in the front end, we didn't want to put the work in. We didn't want to put the work in because she bad. She the baddest thing I'd never had, or she the only woman I'll ever get. And the same thing goes with women, with men as well. And that's my whole message to this video. Just take your time, have standards for yourself. Don't be afraid to let somebody go because they don't meet up to what you want out of life. There's nothing wrong with that. All that is putting yourself first, straight up. All right, guys, this is my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. And guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.